Now, what if the secret to ultimate clarity and vibrant energy isn't in your next wellness trend, but is something far more ancient and radical? Our connection to life already exists. All we have to do is unlock it in some way. It's like self-love exists when we remove the obstacles of self-loathing, or mind clarity exists when we remove the overthinking part. It's already there. In this video, I want to explore the revolutionary link between Breatharian principles and a modern digital detox, and how they can synergetically transform our inner world. For this video, forget everything you thought you knew about detoxing. A detox is something that people do once in a while. It feels great right after, but then bad habits kick in again, just like when most people try to diet for weight loss. The true warrior embeds good habits into their routine and allows occasional sinning so they don't explode from the good habits. Therefore, I want to dive deep into how embracing Breatharian insights combined with some digital detachments can elevate our inner clarity and deepen your connection to your vital life energy, which is already there. It just needs to be uncovered by you. I also want to share from my own experience that completely stopping social media for periods of time is going to connect you to your true self, and you will regain emotional balance. Unfortunately, we all live in a world addicted to stimulation. Dopamine hits from endless scrolling, constant notifications, and the illusion of connection. In reality, most people feel alone more than ever before. Only a few of us can really escape this type of reality, and usually not for long. Every time we swipe, every time the phone pings, it feeds the cycle that keeps our nervous system in a constant state of alert. That is why we check our phone quite often, because we're always listening to it. And just like with food, the more we consume the digital noise, the more numb we become and less aware we become, because we are much more in the mind, stuck in the mind and not in the self. When we step away from social media, we feel withdrawal that feels to us like boredom or restlessness or emptiness and fear of missing out. But this is exactly where the transformation begins. It's in the space after that craving that true awareness starts to awaken within us. Just a single deep breath can bring the consciousness back to our center, especially for people like you, people who view my channel, who already have high self-awareness and are working to expand their consciousness through exploration and experimentation. Now, at its core, Breatharianism isn't about denying the body food. It's about remembering that life energy, prana, chi, light, whatever you want to call it, is always available beyond material sources. It's about learning to draw energy from presence, from consciousness itself. When we stop feeding the body excessively, our senses sharpen. We feel lighter, more intuitive, more aligned with our true nature. Any fasting practitioner witnesses exactly this. To a degree, it really depends on where they are in their spiritual quest. A digital detox works in the exact same way. We stop feeding our mind constant input, the endless stream of opinions, entertainment, validation, and again, withdrawal symptoms appear. Anxiety, restlessness, fear of missing out. But just like fasting from food, fasting from digital noise allows something magical to happen. The mind clears, intuition awakens, and we begin to feel our own frequency again. If you want to feel it, go take a walk in nature without your phone and see how you feel. Both Breatharianism and digital detox begin with stopping. We stop reaching outward for comfort, for stimulation, for distraction. We turn inwards. We face the silence with bravery. We begin to remember what presence actually feels like. Presence comes from silence, not from noise. There is nothing to miss out, as everything is already here inside our own presence. In both of these journeys, we move outside of our comfort zone. In both of these journeys, we confront the illusion of dependency. In both of these journeys, we meet our fears of hunger, of boredom, of emptiness, of loneliness. And through that discomfort in both of these journeys, we reclaim more of our true self, which is the main point. This is not about rejection, not about food, not about rejection of technology. It's about mastery. It's about returning to conscious choice instead of unconscious consumption. Once the fog clears, something subtle but very powerful awakens inside of us. We become aware of the differences between real energy and borrowed stimulation. We start to feel the quiet hum of life itself, the breath, the stillness, the pulse of existence, the beauty of all things that are already around us, and we were just in the chatter, in the monkey mind. We were busy and we couldn't notice it. And this is where true inner peace emerges, not from adding more, but from letting go of what blocks the connection. So the next time you feel that impulse to reach for your phone, just pause, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, what am I truly hungry for? Maybe, just maybe, it's not another post, not another like, not another snack, but the energy that's been with you all along. What would happen to you if you don't do anything at all? If you don't act on that impulse? And one last thing that I want to emphasize. People eat more than what they need to eat. And it's usually because of some unhandled emotion. Seriously, think about what emotions come up when we are digitally connected. We read news, we're exposed to beautiful and successful people all over the world. This might create jealousy or a negative self-image. Why can't I be more like them? Or what am I missing out on? So a digital detox also helps us come back to our true selves. I suggest we all try to cut down on our phone from time to time as much as we can. And don't be afraid, you're not gonna miss out on anything out there. I'll see you in my next videos, my friend. Namaste.